We've come to pretty much expect that after a film's release for Marvel Studios, we're gonna see a ton of things that almost made it in, that were either conceptual art or even possibly shot, and then in post-production they added CG over it. That's kind of the Marvel Studios way now. Let's talk about Captain America's shield and the Wakandan version, which many of us believe we saw and then they took it out. So it's every now and again that we get to look at into something that could have made it into an MCU film, or that at one point might have even been in the film but it was digitally altered, as is the case many times now with many of these MCU films. You know, you see something, a part of a suit or a weapon or something, the final version happens to be different because they went in with CG and they changed some aspects of it, sometimes entirely covering actual physical things with CG for whatever reason now. Here is another one. What you're looking at right now is Black Panther augmented shields for Captain America. Now, if you guys remember to some of the early artwork, to even the set props and everything before they were augmented with CG, there was different approaches, and there was actual shields on set that look like they could split into two, and even ones that could transform to have these claws. Now, as we see here, this is one of those that would have been in the film. Now, who really knows what reason was made to remove it? I personally think it looks kind of cool, and it kind of makes sense that, you know, the guy in Wakanda would have some sort of shield that maybe has that. Maybe it's part of his personal artillery that he has. He's just like, oh look, Cap, take my shield. And the ones we kind of ended up getting in Infinity War didn't really do much other than be just a basic shield. So I really want to know what the idea behind this was and what the story was. But then again, it's probably one of those things that it didn't really, I guess, offer too much more than at face value what it is, which is just like, oh, that's cool, it does a thing, right? And sometimes I guess that's probably for the best to not really include something like the shield we're getting here, but overall, it's just kind of cool. It's nice to see some of the other things we could have gotten.